Tribes on location at the Southampton Property Show, and I'm joined by the show's main sponsor, Safe2Buy, and I'm joined by James Kent. And James, new product to us here at Property Tribes, Safe2Buy.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about your business and what it offers the landlord community.
Okay, so there's two sides to Safe2Buy, the buying side and the landlord side. So from a landlord's point of view, it makes a super simple way to order all your safety checks. So your gas safeties, your electrical safeties, your PAT testing, the drainage certificate, anything that needs doing EPC can all be organised from your account. So you would go onto the website, you create an account, and you can individually register each property, and just with a click of a button, order and organise all your certificates. So we work with all the engineers in the area. They'll go and they'll get the individually. They'll do the certificates. They'll come back. They'll upload them up to the account, and then they are for you to download as a PDF when you need them.
Fantastic. So it's like a dashboard model, which I always think is such an efficient way to work. You've got everything in front of you, very clear, very easy to use. What areas do you cover at the moment?
So at the moment, we're in Hampshire and Dorset. We are imminently expanding to Surrey and Sussex. It's growing bigger and bigger. Hopefully, just keep going really, and just spread it across the country. So, fingers crossed.
So tell us about the other side of the business, because that's really focusing on really assisting the landlord in getting a property ready to rent from a compliance point of view.
Absolutely. So the Safe2Buy certificate has been created. So if you were to get the gas done, the electrical and the drainage done when you're buying a property, it completely makes it rent ready. So we fill in the gap that the surveyors don't do. So the surveyor will do a brilliant job and check the foundations and everything, but what they don't do is the utilities. So we would go in and, like I said, we make it rent ready. We check the gas, we check the electrics, we check the drains, and we also check the gas appliances. So we do an appliance condition report. So we let you know the boiler's age, the boiler's condition, the boiler's life expectancy, any kind of service history, and just give you an overall view of what the condition of the property is, and like I said, it makes it rent ready, and the condition of the property to move forward with. So.
I think that's such a useful service, James, because actually, the boilers in any property, but certainly for landlords with multiple properties, they're a very significant expense. And people laugh at me, but I've seen them for like £3,500. Obviously,
easily.
there are cheaper ones,
Mm-hmm.
but. Clearly, if you're buying a property, you need to know, if the boiler's going to have to be replaced in a very short period of time afterwards.
Absolutely, and it's not just the boiler; it's the electrical conditions. You need to know the wiring. You need to know if it's 20, 30 years old. You need to know that the earth cables are there. You need to know that the switches work, and the drains. It's so common to have a slip joint in a drain that will only build up over time, get worse and worse and worse, and suddenly you got no drains. That's the expense. So it highlights the condition of overall the property. So.
Well, I'm really liking the sound of this. At Property Tribes, we're running our Smart Landlord Year, which is really to encourage landlords to work smarter, to use the products and services out there that help them to work smarter. And Safe2Buy definitely falls into the category for the smart landlord, don't you think?
Absolutely, yeah. And the beauty of it, like I said, you don't need to deal with any of the engineers. It's all up there on the platform. Each property has their own sort of unique platform where you can order everything, and it's a renewal service. So
it reminds you.
Your gas safety's due in a couple of weeks. Should we get it done for you? And just one button and it's done. Simple.
I think that's really, really good, because the other thing I think that smart landlords really focus on is risk mitigation.
Yes.
We've already mentioned that if you realise that there's a problem with drainage, for instance, it's far better to correct it and then wait for it to go wrong, because that costs a lot more money. It's more sort of disruption to your tenant. So again, it's very much keeping landlords compliant, but also perhaps flagging up things and helping landlords make sure that they deal with it in a timely manner.
Sure. I've always said that preventative maintenance is always better than necessary maintenance.
Yes.
So keep up together with it, and you shouldn't have any problems.
Fantastic. So you and your business partner, you're young guys. Are you landlords yourself? What prompted
Yes, yeah,
you
we're
to
both
start this?
landlords. Well, I'm a landlord, but I'm also a gas engineer, and I see it all the time. People buy houses that are just unsafe, and the boiler, for example, is just not it's not working right, and they should have known before they bought it. And being a landlord, it was as well. I can see the benefit of it. Yeah, hopefully. It'll work.
Well, I take my hat off to you. We're very, at Property Tribes, we love to see young entrepreneurial people coming into the sector, coming up with products and services that, as we said, help landlords work smarter. Are you pleased to kind of have this senior sponsor relationship with the Southampton show, and what kind of people? Have you had some good chats today?
Absolutely. Southampton Property Show has been fantastic. We are based in Southampton, so it was a great place to sort of promote us. The landlords, they're fantastic. Each one has come up with a slight tweak or a new idea, or do you do this? Actually, so it's been invaluable. Absolutely,
Well, it's been lovely speaking to you. Just remind us of the territories you're in at the moment and where people can find out more information.
Okay, so it's Hampshire and Dorset at the moment, but we are expanding. So if you are away from that, then it's worth a try. The website is www.safe2buy certificate.co.uk. It's all on there. You can create your own account, and it's super simple. Just go from there.
Fantastic. Well, it's a good service by landlords for landlords. So you obviously know the pain that landlords can feel.
Very much so, yeah, very much so, absolutely.
Well, it's lovely speaking with you, and I really wish you all the best with your business. I think it's a really, really good product that you've got there, and I shall look forward to watching your success.
Thank you.
Thank you.